Okay, today is October 8th, 2015. Good day today. Traded less, and that's usually a good thing, really. Traded everything off of my plan, nothing random, and was done by noon with a great profit. Avoided midday trading, which is kind of a loop back to yesterday because I had to leave today, had a job to do, but it's interesting that by avoiding that midday, I got back probably too late to trade. It was more like 2:30 or 3, but I get back and all these stocks I watch, all these stocks I traded are all up big, up on air. I mean, I think, there was some Fed announcement today at, 2 o'clock. You see the volume come in, and then it's just all the way up on the SPY from there. So I tell you, they're really, especially right now, I mean, it is a very nail and bail market in the morning, and then just, if it's working, fine. If not, get out and wait for the afternoon and really trying not to trade, because especially if you're up in the morning. I mean, if you don't have any trades or you're down, it's like you got to make different decisions based on the time frame. But I hit my daily goal by 10:30, and then waited a little too long on ADXS and was done. And fortunately, I still hit my daily goal, even with, I think I lost, after commissions, I lost like $35 on ADXS. So, I mean, let's start with that one. So, shorted that here at this 10. I waited for, it's under SSR. So I waited for it to, kind of perk up to me a little bit. And then it filled me. I had a couple fills here, and I was using, I think 1020 is my entry, and I was using red to green as a stop. Now it banged around a little bit and then pulled, and in hindsight, and I actually tried covering here the low was 977, and I believe that's what I had my order at, but I filled into it, and then it bounced, or I entered that order, I should say, and then it was just like a penny away, and I'm like, okay, at that point, at 10:30, I mean, the markets looked a little shady. IBB, the small cap bio ETF, was hitting new lows. I'm like, let's just hold this, let's be patient, and I actually went and ate lunch, and then right here, this alert went off. I stopped eating, ran back, and covered into that, which I didn't like. But again, I covered at 11:45. I had to leave at noon. You got to do what you got to do, I guess. So again, it was basically break even, minus commissions. So oh well, and then all day it's just sideways. So I'd be glad that now normally I probably would have added in this if I was here all day, and then it fades back under 9, and I probably would have covered. So could have been an okay trade, but you know what? I'm not regretting that one. I'm basically considering that I had to do other things. I'm perfectly fine with a break-even cover, because again, covering here, cover up that side of the chart, to the right of here. That's a get out type situation. That's green, a big green. It looks like it's running and going to go. So I'm pleased with that cover, considering the circumstances. SUNE was great trade. I'm very happy with that. Did not enter pre-market again, but it kind of tried to edge up here. I saw it couldn't go green, hit it, and then, it just pulls. This fly is bugging me. So, 960s down to 950 or 918, something like that. So 50-ish cents a share. Very happy with that. Now, you look and, it comes back. So you think, okay, great cover. But then it just tanked, half an hour later. So, oh well. But, you get 50 cents a share in minutes. I'll cover into that every time, because that's too good to wait around. Now, maybe the smart thing would have been to cover half. But it just pulled so fast that I had to cover. So BCEI, I chased this a little bit. I mean, I wasn't real happy with this entry, and because of that, I covered for, 50, maybe 15 cents a share. Nothing great. Whoops. Yeah. So anyway, you let me go back to the 5 minutes. Sorry about that. So that did not work out the way I wanted. So anyway, 10, 12 cents. Oh well. Now, again, back to the nail and bail thing. I mean, you look at this thing, it holds 7, and then it's a rocket ship up. So I'm glad with that. Once again, it's fortunate that I had to leave. I mean, because I probably would have let this thing grind me, and then I would have said, oh, maybe it'll be a red to green fail, and then you look at that. I mean, it's just straight up. So no thanks. So overall, trading-wise, good. Non-trading-wise, I mean, I'm pretty happy with avoiding PACB the last few days. Everybody wants to short this. Now, what I'm not happy about is that I tried it long a couple days ago for like 20 cents, and I mean, that was back when it was in the 6s. So, but I mean, this thing is just squeezing, and then everybody shorts, and then it grinds all the way back. So, thought about buying this overnight, but it's just like, man, it'll probably go up tomorrow, but this is also the kind of one that, I mean, you could get up and news or something, and all of a sudden it's just gaps way down, because I mean, this thing is up, every day, and then, now a little bit of weakness today, but man, going into a Friday, I don't know. I can't buy it and I can't short it. So at this point, I'm glad I've avoided it. Now, what would be great, what I would love to see, is this thing just, even though I'm not long, I would love to see this thing run all day tomorrow, squeeze into a Friday, and then, I mean, I think next week is doomsday for this thing. The other one I kind of regretted today was WGBS. This was I kept wanting, right out of the gate, I had my eye on that 250 level. It obviously pulled pretty good, but then came back to 250. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, this one again with the SPY going straight up this afternoon, I thought about buying that, but I don't know. I can't. I mean, and it's, fortunately, it closed so weak that I'm glad I didn't buy it. Now, back here at 335, I'm like, geez, this thing's going to break out and end up being a gapper. So pleased with a non-trade there. Very happy with my trading over the last few days. I mean, I've got up on time. I've got my daily practice in, hit the weights, did the cardio every morning, and I'm coming into the market with a clear state of mind, ready to go. And, I'm not holding anything overnight, not dragging bad days, not making, not bringing yesterday's problems into the next day. So last 3 days have been great. So I hope to continue it tomorrow. Thanks a lot.